What's up, guys? No, I don't have a dick down my throat, but yes, I am sick. But I'm gonna do a commentary anyways, because this is something that's been on my mind a lot for the past pretty much couple years now. And that is Apple, and have they stopped innovating? Now, I know I've had, very recently, just looking at the comments of different YouTube videos, I've seen a lot of people have started to really hate on Apple. Anybody that buys an Apple product is an eye sheep. Apple doesn't innovate. All their customers are idiots for buying their product. Now, my personal opinion is, you know what? If you like the Apple product, buy them. You should buy what you like and the device that's right for you. Don't let people tell you what's right for you. Buy what's right for you. That being said, I used to be an iPhone user. I had the iPhone 3GS and the iPhone 4S. Now, after the iPhone 4S, I got a Samsung Galaxy Note 2. I didn't like it that much. I didn't really like TouchWiz. So right now I have a Nexus 5. And the reason I won't go back to an iPhone unless something dramatic has happened is, I do feel that Apple has stopped innovating. Now, let me take a step away from the iPhone and let's go back to when the original iPod was launched. This started a flurry of innovation from Apple. Every few years, Apple would disrupt everything all over again. First, we had the iPod. And we had some really brilliant iPod improvements. Then we had the iPhone. I don't care what anybody says. That changed what we think of a phone. Then we had the iPad. A revolutionary device that would go on to basically change the way you live. I'm not exaggerating. But what's next? We've got rumors of an Apple iWatch, but I doubt it's going to be any better than the Pebble Steel or the Pebble or the Qualcomm Talk or the Samsung Watch. Like all of these things, I don't think the Apple Watch could be better than. It might be as good as, but I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Apple. I mean, I hope they can innovate the smartwatch market, but they waited too long to create it. And now I think that that market's almost maturing. And Apple's going to hop on the bandwagon like they used to make other companies do. Apple used to be the company that was first in the category. Got rumors of an Apple TV. It's going to be a smart TV. Well, we already have smart TVs now. I mean, there could be something that there's no rumors on that Apple's planning to do. But I think Apple has gotten so big now that they've crippled themselves. They need to hit their bottom line, and you can't take risks to do that. They got to keep selling the same hardware, the same operating system, and just keep everything the same. Let's look at the innovation from the iPhone 4S to the iPhone 5. You had a chip that was a bit better, but not really noticeable in day-to-day use. You had an OS, iOS 5 to iOS 6, which really didn't do much at all. And you had a design that made the already thin enough phone thinner, and you took away the beautiful scratch-resistant glass and replaced it with metal that was scratched out of the box. Now, I know I sound like I'm hating on Apple, but I want to see innovation. At one point, I loved Apple, but they have just become so focused on sales that they've lost their character. Do I think that this has anything to do with Steve Jobs passing away? Yeah, of course I do. I think Steve Jobs was the mind behind Apple. But Steve Jobs couldn't have done it all himself. Apple has some brilliant people working there, and they could develop something revolutionary. Look at what LG did at CES. Now, I might do a separate video on this, but I'm not sure yet. But they created something, I don't want to make a wrong comparison here because I'm going to get a lot of hate if I do. But it's kind of like a tablet, I guess. Kind of like a tablet OS. But it's like an interactive mirror. You can put information up on a mirror. So it could look like a regular mirror, and then you could interact with it like you could a computer. We'll just call it a computer because tablets are computers, smartphones are computers. So now we've got smart mirrors. Why doesn't Apple take a chance and do something like this? Apple just keeps recycling their same old product line, and it's getting old. And if Apple doesn't change soon, they are going to just die. Now, I know that sounds absurd. Well, Apple isn't going to die. Well, I think they will. In my opinion, the iPhone is so far behind some of the Android phones in its capability. It's ridiculous. If the iPhone 5S was released when the iPhone 5 was released, Apple would be up there. They wouldn't be ahead, but they'd probably be tied. They're falling further and further behind with the iPhone each and every year. And you can't just say, oh, the iPhone's more fluid. Well, no. Android is just as fluid. So I'm going to stop ranting and hating on Apple here, and I'm going to end the video with this. Apple, you are a great company. You have changed the world to extents that most people can't even comprehend what this world would be like if Apple was never created. I do not think that we would even come close to having the smartphones that we have today. That's Android started to really develop after the iPhone was released. I don't think that we would have tablets like we do today. I think tablets would still be extinct. I know we had tablets before Apple, but they kind of lost their luster. I don't think they would have ever come back. I think Apple has advanced the world so much, but now they've stopped. Now they're too worried about their bottom line to innovate. And it's a really sad thing to see. But hopefully, Apple can do at least one more great thing for the world of tech. And I know that you can't change the world every time you turn around, but you can certainly try. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this video. I know it was more of a rant than kind of like a news story, but I do want to do a few of these on my channel from time to time. Don't get me wrong, this channel is going to be mostly focused on factual news and then my opinion on it, but I just figured it's something that was on my mind for a while, and I did want to make a ranting video on it. But if you enjoyed, it would be awesome if you hit that like button below and subscribed if you haven't already. Also, I'm really pleased with the channel growth in the past 4 videos that I've done on YouTube, and I think I'm already at 6 subscribers right now. So it would be awesome if you could tell one person about this channel and that you think that might enjoy it, and hopefully we can grow and we can beat the odds. I mean, there's so many small channels on YouTube that just never get big, and I don't want this channel to be one of those. I want to have very rapid growth right from the beginning, and I certainly think it's possible with you guys. So please show this video some support. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.